Man, you got any spaghetti noodles? I got some, but I don't got the thin ones. I got the elbows. I don't got the other ones. I don't got that one. Not trying to mess up my core. No, 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 no. Man. Oh, I was literally like eating a donut that my mom had bought me. Okay, y'all. So I wanna talk about something real quick. And I wanna know if this is a crime. Not trying to be funny, but is it a crime to go somewhere when you know you're gonna get something for free? I'm like, is that because I went like there's a particular place that I go to, but the gentleman never charges me. And I personally like that one because they're clean. But they don't he never charges me not one time for like nothing that I get. And I feel like I have a sense of uncomfortability going there because I was just talking to my mother about it. And um I was talking to her and I asked her, I said, well, is that a crime? And she was like, no. And it's so funny because my mother said, you can't go to jail for that. I said, I understand, but at the same time, you're seen on camera like making something for me, but there's no payment. And my mother was like, you always do try to pay. So I don't understand, like, why are you so she was like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And I'm like, I understand that, but at the same time, I personally don't want someone getting in trouble. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But they're clean. Like, I like going there because they're clean people. So I'm like, oh, like, is this a crime or something? Because I'm not really, I guess, like, understanding why does he, and it's always like the same particular like gentleman. And I'm saying to myself, okay, why does he keep doing this? And I don't never have cash on me. You all know I never carry cash, not one time. And so, and 9 times out of 10, I can't find my damn card. So like, it's either like on my watch, my on my watch. Sorry, I had to get it together. On my watch, or it's not on my phone either. Like, I don't have nothing on my phone ever. So I'm like, what's happening? Like, why does he keep doing that? Oh no, there's a dead animal, and it's that's a beaver! Somebody ran over a beaver. Long live the beaver. Sorry, beaver. But now I'm trying to figure out um why does he keep doing that? Oh, that's terrible. Hell no, like not my core. I am from New York. Like, I don't understand. Oh, my best friend is home. That's funny. His car right there. I don't understand why you all don't understand. It's just I have a little accent. It's nothing like major. Oh my goodness, it's the end of the world because of me it has an accent. Like, oh my goodness. Not that serious. Like, it's a low accent. Anyway, hi Force, how are you? Is that a crime though? Oh, thank you. Is that a crime? I don't know what this place is, but they look like they listen. Hmm. Like, I'm finna be all these places this summer road too. Damn, it's mad traffic over here. I have a low accent and everybody's like, oh my goodness, it's the end of the world. Like I don't really, not that big of a deal, just a low accent. Like sometimes you hear it stronger than other days you really can't hear that I have an accent. Um, but I'm trying to figure out, is that a crime? I don't know. Like I have a sense of comfortability because I know that they're clean and things of that nature, and they, like they know what they're doing. Hi, so I don't really understand like why does he never George me like not one time, and I think it's awkward because it's not like I don't go there because I know I'm gonna get something for free. Not even trying to be cocky, but I always try to pay. So I'm a little confused because I'm like I don't understand like why won't he never let me pay? I think that's weird, and I personally don't want like this particular gentleman to get fired because like you're on camera seeing like you making me things that I'm ordering, but there's no payment being exchanged. Oh hi, somebody said not a crime for you. No, it's not even that you asked that, it's the way that you asked it. You said what the is that, that's what you said, like, and that's rude to ask that question in that manner. You could have asked, hey, what accent is that, like where are you from? So for me to respond the way that I responded was because the way that you wrote it. That's all I'm saying. And it's never like a back and forth. But the same way I will hold myself accountable for being rude to y'all, I'm gonna hold y'all accountable when y'all rude. You was taking too long and I had to get your little cousin. Damn, did she hear me? Oh, hold on, you a lot. I was calling my somebody took my parking spot. See, like that's why I don't like coming here at this particular time. Damn, like real talk. Hold on, yo. I don't think nobody gonna come out live from here, so hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Girl, we left. I had to get your little cousin. No, that's a container. Hold on. It's an empty container. Mm-mm. No, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Like, hold on. I want to get the purse. Hold on. Oh, I cannot pronounce that. Hold on. I want to make sure that you said it like that. So hold on. Oh, see, there you go. It says WTF. Like, is that accent? So what I'm saying is again, I don't mind. Like, y'all can ask me all the questions y'all want. Y'all know I don't care. Cause like I'm on here and things of that nature. But it's just, like if you're gonna ask me a question, ask the question in a respectful manner. And again, it was just the way that you had said it. Like other than that, I'm cool with it. I'm from North, my love. So I have a low accent. I'm not from New York. Like I'm not from the Bronx. I'm not from Harlem. I'm from North. That's all. Like it's never a debate. And hello to the person that said that this is their first time on here. Hello, hi, how are you? That's all. Like other than that, we cool. You already know. That's not food in my back seat. It's this right here. Cause again, like I told y'all, hi. I was not spending no money. So I had made um two egg sandwiches. I'd use 3 eggs and then I use a lot 4 pieces of potato bread. And then like I had some water. I put some water in the freezer for him for like 40 minutes. And then like when he got out of class, I mean like out of Wakeman, that's what he had. And then like when we go home, we gonna eat some chicken parmesan. That's all. And Foss said people do it out of love, don't block the blessing. Um, I can understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Someone doing it one time, cool, whatever. Like, that's fine. But all the time, like, I genuinely have an issue with it because I never want someone to think that I feel entitled to something like that. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I feel that, I I should pay and things of that nature. Okay, I don't mean no harm when I say this, so I hope no one gets offended at what I'm going to say. But if I had a daughter and she was little, there's no way my daughter, and I'm gonna call myself out. I'm older, so I'm ashy, so I wear what I want. You all know my shirts are always low cut. That's not gonna change, right? Like this is what I'm comfortable in. If I had a daughter, her shorts would not be up her ass, and her would not be all out. That's I'm not no. Mm-mm. And I feel like a lot of these girls, like over in this area, they shorts are just ridiculous. Like you don't even at this point you might as well not even have on no clothes. I don't understand. Like what and it's so funny because for this summer, I chose not to wear no dresses. I'm gonna always wear pants this summer. Like this whole summer I'm wearing number pants. All summer I'm wearing number pants. All summer. Like all summer I'm wearing nothing but pants. And I think like not again not being disrespectful, but I feel like at the end of the day, I'm trying I'm stuttering and because I'm stuck on stupid because I have this thing to where I always feel like high low boo. I always feel that okay, respectfully speaking, a woman should be able to wear what she wants. I get that. I understand that. At the same time, I'm starting to have a better understanding of when men do like the cat calling and things of that nature if you barely have anything on your body. I mean, if you go outside like that, you're gonna get attention. Like that's just, men are men, whatever. But when it comes to unwanted attention, um, I don't really understand how can you get upset when you are drawing it to yourself. So I'm leaning way more with the fellas on this one. I told you like as I get older, I'm genuinely trying to have an understanding and a higher respect for men and how they think and how they feel and things of that nature because of what women do. So it's like, can you really get mad at a man for that because your ass is showing or like your tits are showing and like he cat calls you? Or like if he thinks like, yo, you just go for a night, I mean, it's kind of your fault. So like, why you mad at him again? I'm leaning towards my fellas. Like this year, I'm leaning way more towards my fellas. I'm cool. Like, listen, I will wear my low cut shirts like I do. Okay, but like my ass is will not be out. Like I'm not wearing no dress. I'm not wearing no skirt. Like I'm not doing none of that. And 9 times out of 10, I swear to you, no lie. Whenever I wear a dress, I always get into it with a man. Always. And I said this year, I'd be damned if I sit here and argue with somebody because I got a dress on. best friend, like, where you at? I'm not doing that. Like, no. That's what happened the last time I wore a damn dress. Like, no, no, thank you. I'm just not dealing with all the crazy shit. Like, I'm cool. So I have a better understanding of why my fellas do what they do. I mean, so ladies, my best advice. Y'all know how many times I have gotten into it. Okay, I'm gonna give you the perfect example. I went out to dinner with like my mother and my son. And like I was in my hometown and I had on a black onesie and it was not a short sleeve, it was a long sleeve onesie. Obviously like my chest area was maybe like this. It was a full black onesie, like jumpsuit, bodysuit, whatever you'll call it, whatever. Went to my hometown, got a lot of compliments. I was like, thank you. I got back here to this area. And no disrespect, like I told you like all the time, I had a lot of bigger women saying to me like, oh, like why do you have that on? You need to be covered up. How the I go from like, oh, you look very pretty to, like I love what you have on, that's cute, that's nice, you look really nice to, oh, that's, like you need to be covered up. How the I go from that to that. So like y'all don't even understand. Oh, Lobo. So that's why when someone just said like that's cap, hi Kiva. Hi Queen. Hello. Right? It is. And listen, I have a big forehead. Like we all know this by now. Hello. You all don't know that already? Anyway, back to my story. So when someone just said, oh, that's cap that like men don't argue with women, like random people. No, they do. They do. So, and to be honest, like that's the reason why this year I chose not to wear dresses. And to be like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you all. To be very honest with you, like the reason why I'm choosing not to wear dresses is because what happened the last time when I had a dress on. So I feel like this. If I wear a dress, right? No. I like when I have a dress on, I get into it with men, and I hate it like with a passion. Remember, that's the last time I wore a dress was when I had gotten into the argument with that dude. And that's the same day like I had got accused of sleeping with his friend, which was irritating. So just from that alone, I chose not to wear dresses because I just I just can't like I'm not going through that shit again. Like it's irritating. Like how do you always I don't get it. Like what the is the problem? Like what's happening here? Don't get me wrong, like I would love to be able to wear a dress and not argue or not like fuss with somebody. Like I would love to, right? But that's just I just no, like I can't do it. Oh, that's fine, Key. Something. Oh, Noah has report card conference coming up next week, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm nervous. I feel like parking over here is like terrible. Well, no, it's not. Wait, what? I'm telling y'all, after I feel like the whole thing with that dude and him saying that like I was fucking his friend. That's it. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. It really messed me up because like after that I just didn't want to wear dresses. Oh, his birthday did pass. So I just feel like I'm not even ugh, like I can't do it. And then on top of that, like to keep it a buck, like all I have a long dress. One of them makes my butt look really big, like, and I don't even understand where that came from, cause like my ass is really huge in that black dress that I have, and then the other dress is just really short. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I really couldn't understand. And that's what, like, after that incident had happened with the dude, I've never put a dress on again, like, after that. And I think that it's sad that I even had that mind. I feel like I shouldn't have had that mindset of I'm gonna have to argue because I have a dress on. Last time I had a dress on, um, like with the gentleman that passed away, like I wanted to make sure that he was comfortable with the dress that I had on. So I had to ask, like, hey, you gotta be, comfortable with me, like, wearing this dress. Yo, I'm so sick of this. Yo, I'll be right back. I gotta go get two. Hold on. I'll be right back. Said I went to Dunkin'? Yes. Listen, I got this. Grandma bought this for me. I don't have no money till tomorrow. I got bills to pay tomorrow. I'll be broke as hell tomorrow. No, that's. You should see that. We gotta get up early in the morning. Your mother has. Grandma bought this for me. Well, actually speaking, when I went to Dunkin', like the gentleman didn't even charge me. So, and I feel terrible, and I feel like it's gonna bother me now. God help my life. Why? Cause I feel like when you go somewhere, I feel like you should always pay for something. Like that's just the proper way to do it. So I feel like I'm gonna stop going there because I feel like that's gonna start to bother my conscience now. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Like, what are we talking about? If if it went up by $100, you just want to pay $400? No, like I just want to go there. But I it's not sitting right with me. Like I'm bothered by it. Like that is not true. But no, it's not. But when someone isn't letting me or allowing me to pay for something, and that's their job to make something, and it's just rules that I have to pay for things, and I never pay for it, that should bother me because I don't want them to then get in trouble. Like you can see on camera, like you're making something for me, but I'm not paying for it. So like there's no money being exchanged, but things are being made. Like I don't want them to get in trouble for doing that. That's what I'm saying. Like I should want them to charge me. I definitely should. I just don't understand why he never does that. I don't know. That'd be nice. Huh? Oh, it's trying to be nice. No, and I understand. Like I get it, but remember last time when we went, oh, you got like what? How many free things? Like damn near like 3. No, it was like 3 because you didn't charge me. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. I got a Gatorade and a donut, and then you got the ham and Swiss croissant. That's what I'm saying. That's 3, love. Fun. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand why he never charges me. Like I'm gonna start going to somewhere different where they charge me because I can't be the reason why he get in trouble for that. Like that would really bother me. It really would. So I should just walk in right now and just do this. I don't think we're gonna do that. Are you hungry? I'm gonna make the chicken. You can take a bath and then I'm gonna put the chicken parmesan in the oven so that way we can have it for dinner. But today. You still have to take a bath too. Understand? You have to wash, honey. Because you gotta understand, like you just came from the water, sweating and jumping. Cover your mouth when you cough. I can't stand it when people do that. That irks my nerve bad. You see what I'm saying? Everything hurts. So if someone is coughing and they're standing next to you and they just like all on you, that's cool. No, like people. Am I spitting? I'm kidding. That's like when people lick their money and try to hand it to me. I tell them I'm not taking that. Like I don't care. That's disgusting. Like and then when you cough, you should cover your mouth. There are just things that you just learn mannerism. Like that's disgusting. Like licking your, I'm not touching that. Like no. I don't know where the heck your mouth been at, like, or where your fingers been, like, no. That's why I always wear gloves at all my jobs. Like, what are we talking about? Now I wear 4 pair on my hands. That is disgusting. Like real talk. People coughing and they don't cover their mouth. Like they sneeze and they don't cover their what are you doing? Like that is disgusting. Seriously, like certain things you should just know you just don't do. And then like when somebody checks you about it and not even like in a rude manner, but when someone says, yo, like you need to cover your mouth or I'm not taking that because you licked it. You can't sit there and get me. Like what the fuck is happening? Like, am I tripping? Yeah. No, I'm not. So shut up. And I think it's crazy how certain things to me it just is common sense. Like I don't even understand. Like you look in your money, and money is I think like the nastiest thing. Or like if you use the bathroom as a woman and you put your purse down like on the bathroom floor, that is disgusting. Like like public bathrooms are the nastiest places to put your purse at like on the floor. I would lose my gut mind. Like if I can't hold it and I have to go, cool. Like I'll use the bathroom. You okay? You sure? Drink some water. No. Oh my goodness. I drink. Yeah, I ordered it. I'm out. I'm out. Hold on. You okay? No. What happened? Give yourself a little minute, please. But I think there's a lot of things that people do that are just nasty. You want to change your clothes in the house? All right, come on, let's go. Hello. Fine. Come on, fool. Come on. Please. Huh? Right left shoe. What's hanging like? All right, hold on. I'm gonna have you take this right here. I don't know what is over here. Like I don't. I think he's trying to get inside together. Ugh. Okay. No, you're gonna no. Let's go. Like right now. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about dinner. Let's make sure you got all your clothes and stuff too. Mm, mm. Right, sweetheart. It should be nice and cool in here because I had the AC on for just a little bit. Thank you, honey. So Mm-mm. Get all that stuff up. Let's go. So my little one just asked me what's for dinner, right? And I'm trying to explain to him that we're gonna have chicken parmesan, right? You do eat that. Yes, you do. Let me show you what it is. No, go no, no, don't get no, that is it. Don't put that up. You're gonna get this for dinner. If you don't get this for dinner, then you're gonna go to bed hungry. I don't care. Because I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not doing it. And cereal is not dinner. You either eat, you either make it, or you are gonna go to bed hungry. And that's what like, I'm not gonna stay in. I'm not gonna yell at you. Because these walls are thick as hell. Um, excuse me, that no. Get all of this stuff up. I'm not doing it. Hold on, y'all. I give like 2 seconds. Try to be a mother. I'm not doing it. Not for make sure you put that stuff inside the granny clothes. Then let's take your medicine. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Now because he was like, oh, can we get some, he asked for some cereal. And I'm like, no, like, cereal is not for dinner. I'm cool with doing dinner if it's like, I'm cool with doing like breakfast for dinner if it's like actual food. But if it's not like, no, like cereal is not dinner. That's not gonna keep you full. So we're not doing that. Like, no, we're not doing that. Chicken parmesan is actually a meal. Like, you will actually get full off of that. Hold on, y'all. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Here, take this because this drip is. You probably is not welcome. If you eat one of it. Sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me and see me on like this stuff. Sorry, y'all. Again, sometimes the cereal is not for dinner. Like, it's not food. No. Like, I don't mind if it was
like sausages, eggs, and like grits and bacon, and like toast. That's an actual meal, like that you can actually eat and get full yourself. I get it, so I'm saying, but when it's not that, and it's just cereal is not gonna fill. Listen, I don't think cereal has ever filled somebody up. Like, no talk. I'm just saying. So, all right, y'all. So we got to talk. So we got to talk about the situation, right? So he never texted her back. No, he never texted her back. So I told her, I was like, yo, just leave it alone. Like, let it go. That's it. Like, just leave it alone. Let it go. I don't know if y'all could tell her earlier. I made sure like I had anything out the garbage cans and everything. Like all that stuff earlier. Hi. So my son was asking me for Dunkin'. And I told him, I was like, listen, I was like, I didn't, like my grandma had got this. Like I didn't, oh, you are, thank you. I was like, I didn't pay this, my grandma did, like not me. Like, I didn't do it. Now tomorrow, I actually oh, speaking of the list, thank you for saying you love the watch. Let me show you. Dun dun dun. You ever get paid, right? And you're like, damn, I already know I'm gonna be broke. That's some bullshit. That's some bull. So what I did, I have this habit. Sorry, my braids is pulling. Oh damn, garbage. Hold on. So I made a list. Here, move right here. Okay, so I did this really sloppy. So I'm gonna store like I have this habit of hold on. So tomorrow, like me and my son gonna do like a little mommy son like dinner date tomorrow. So like um on a more serious note, I have to get Noah's blood tested. Um, how do I feel about it? I feel really nervous. Um, tell your mom I said happy birthday, Black Queen. Like happy birthday, my love, happy birthday. So I have to get Noah's blood tested. Oh, thank you. Tell your mom I said happy birthday. I know she's gonna be like, who the hell is that? Or like, I don't know if she talk like that, but she could just say, thank you. But like some of us be like, who the hell is that? I don't know them. Like, I don't like your mother may just say, thank you. But I hope she enjoys her birthday. As always. Um, I'm a little nervous. So tomorrow I am doing like a mommy son dinner date with two and two things. I have to get his blood tested and he has to do a MRI because I feel like he's been having seizures more frequently. Uh, you're welcome, boo. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I didn't even see I had all that. Thank you for all the gifts, y'all. Oh my goodness, like I apologize. I didn't even see all that. I'm so sorry. Thank you. So humble. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you. So I'm trying to hi. So I have to get my little one's blood tested, and then he has to do a MRI. Um, it's a lot on my plate right here. Hey, hey, sugar, brown sugar, baby. I get high, I love you, baby. All right. I think he died. I think. Um, so I'm trying to see. I don't look how easy that was. So tomorrow, me and Toot have a mommy dinner date tomorrow. Um, and good morning. Where you live at? Like it's mostly like evening towards this way. So I'm just trying to figure out. He wants to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm like, why again? Like we just like we already did that. I want to do something like I want to do something different. I'm about to check what they like, what type of areas they got over there. What was I gonna say to you? I can't even remember. Trying to think what was I gonna say? I totally forgot. That's crazy. Oh, um, so he never texted her back, yo, like about the situation. He never texted her back. So I was like, girl, you would just let that go. I think it's like scary when like one person, I don't know, like maybe that's just my thoughts. Like I feel like when one person likes the other person more, that's scary. Because I feel like you don't really, how do you really like know someone's intention if you really like them more than they like you? I don't know about that one. All right, y'all. Thank you. So I do have a question for you on here. I want to know, like, let's say if I had a daughter and my daughter's father was at her grandparents' house, and like she asked on a holiday, like she asked the father, like, are you coming over? And he tells her, like, no, I just want to stay home and relax. Do you feel like he should then get our daughter to take her somewhere? Or do you feel like the mother should just tell him like no because like our daughter isn't a trophy. You don't pick her up and drop her off when you want to. Like, is it wrong for the mother to tell him no, you can't get her because like you had our daughter for a holiday and you chose not to see her. I don't care what the reason is. I say that the father will be wrong. So is the father wrong for not going, or is the mother wrong for telling the father like, no, you cannot get her to take her somewhere now because you could have seen her? Like, which one? Which one would you do? And then that song stuck in my head. I shake, baby, I get hot, up, baby. Oh, thank you. So I want to know, like, which one would you do? Like, would you let the father take the daughter somewhere, or tell him like, no, you can't get her because you had her for a holiday and you chose not to see her? Who would be wrong and who would be right? That's what I want to know. Thank you. That was so cute. All right, y'all. Who's wrong and who's right? And then I have another question like after that one as well for you. I got a lot of questions on here tonight. Like, if you all are interested in like the questions and things of that nature, I need another quote on. Oh no, it's not stuff that. Just tell me. This stays inside my purse. Okay, who's right and who's wrong, y'all? I want to know who do y'all think is wrong and who do y'all think is right? Oh, let me show y'all this. I forgot. And then Mr. Light, y'all probably right. And so let me show y'all this right here. I did this extremely like taggy. So this is my bill list. So just like how I make a grocery list, I make a list of like my bills and what I put on each bill. So I gotta do 50 for Wickman. I have to do 50 for car insurance. I have to do 50 for Capital One. I have to do 25 for something. I'm putting 35 away for gas, and then I'm doing 125 for groceries. Then I'm doing like 125 and put away. Mine's gonna be real. That's some bullshit. Like real talk. Like it's crazy. I'm from Normal Love. I am like obsessed with the clear coat on my finger. What's illegal? What the hell? To pay your bills is illegal? Like, what are you talking about? I'm not going nowhere besides my damn bed tonight. I'm not going nowhere. I got like the scarf around my head. I'm not going nowhere. Bless you. Bless you, even though you can't hear me. I'm still polite. That's the. Oh, he said no Dunkin' smoothie today. Fern 2351. I got it right here, love. Then now say thank you, boo. Lord, my baby allergies is acting up. And I don't want to give him no Benadryl because that's gonna make him like be tired and things of that nature. Damn, like time just be going broken nails. I say, oh, thank you. These are my real nails. So you know what somebody said to me earlier? They was like, "Oh, your eyelashes look crazy." They was like, "Oh, something. Y'all, I can't even talk." They was like, "Oh, your eyelashes look crazy." And it's like, "Oh, those are fake." They was like, "Oh, it's too long." I said, "I don't have on lashes." They were just standing there like a deer in headlights. Yeah. But that's what I was trying to tell them. I said, "I don't have on eyelashes." And they were like, "Those are your real eyelashes." I said, "Yes, these are." They was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "I know you are. Have a good day." Like, what are you talking about? I hate when people sit there and swear up and down that I have on makeup. I don't have anything on. Like, there's no fake eyelashes. There's no drawn on eyebrows. Like, there's no mascara. Right? And I'm like, the only thing is like my hair. I said, there's no drawn on eyebrows. Like, there's no, I don't even know what the hell you call that stuff. Like, there's no mascara. There's no whatever the hell you do that thing with and all that nature. I said, there's no fake eyelashes. I said, this is me. Like, I don't, like, weird. Like, I could throw water on my face right now and my face would still look the same. Like, I don't understand why you keep saying that. I have a weird, like, you haven't, the only thing you have ever seen me put on here is lipstick. Other than that, you have never seen nothing else on me. And I think that, like, when women wear lipstick, I think, like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, like, to keep it a buck, like, if I'm going on a date with a man, 9 times out of 10, I would not wear makeup. I mean, makeup, lipstick, because I feel like if I want him to kiss me, I don't want all that on him. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I'll do some Vaseline, like on my lips or something of that nature. But like if it's like a gathering or something like that, or um like a business like type thing, I'll wear lipstick to pop a little more. I feel like you wear it certain occasions, but like, because I feel like if no disrespect, but if I was a man and if I was on a date with a woman, thank you. And like she had on lipstick, I wouldn't kiss her. Like I wouldn't want that like on myself and like then to get all on your teeth and all that. Like nobody no. Hmm? So this is a strawberry banana daydream refresher. That's what this is. And this is fire. I tried the chocolate frozen banana one. It was good. I'm not gonna hold you. I liked it. I had one of their I like their energy drinks, something like that. Like the zero sugar. I think it's like a refresher or something like that. No, no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I had their acai drink, the blueberry. Refresher. I didn't like it. No, I say I didn't like it. Dunkin', listen, Dunkin' they be getting me right. I just painted my fingernails if y'all wonder why I'm doing that. I'm starting to think, okay, I'm gonna call myself out. Perfect example right here. I feel like some men, like if a woman does something to them one time, like they just hate that particular race. And I think that's just, oh, thank you. Thank you. Like, listen, please, many blessings back to you and yours. Like, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Hi, Miss Leah. How are you? Do you ever get off YouTube? Do you ever get off YouTube? Okay. And I hope you're having an amazing, beautiful Wednesday. No, they were. Oh, you're welcome. How is your mother and how is your grandmother? Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm letting Miss Leah do more tonight. You just, Kiva was on here. You missed her. Yeah, but you missed your baby Key. She was on here. She was waking up from a nap. Do you know your ethnicity? No, I don't. Mm-mm. Like, I don't know my height. I don't know if I'm a man or a woman. I don't know, like, if I'm AI. Like, I don't know. I don't. What were you saying about men and race? Okay, so like what I was saying, good thing you just like clocked in here. So what I was saying is I feel like some men, not all, like they go through one thing with like a black woman and they have this hatred for black women. Or they, I don't know, it's like, what happened? Like I'm letting you do all tonight. I'm just trying to have an understanding of like respectfully, like what happened to our black beautiful couples? Like what happened to the families, like the marriages, like what happened to all that? Like the house, the picket fence, like the kids, like the car seat, the dog, like the love, the home. What happened to all of that? Because it is some beautiful black people out here, like real talk. You guys are beautiful. Like I don't understand, like what happened? And what I was gonna say was like I will call myself out, right? Like how I said earlier, like I would not wear a dress because I went through one thing with like one man. and that got me never wanting to wear a dress again. So like I would have to ask myself, like every man is not like that. Like every man is not gonna have that type of mindset. So I can't get stuck in that and never wear a dress again. But for right now, I'm cool. But it's like, what happened to like Jane? Like, what happened to our black beautiful couples? Like, I really want to know what happened. Or like a man will see a black woman, and I feel like he'll go, oh, like she's loud, she's ignorant, like she got an attitude. Oh, you're fine, Miss Leah. Thank you for what you did earlier. What happened with the dress? So I said on here that when I had a dress on, I had got accused of sleeping with um hold on y'all. I had got accused of sleeping with this guy friend that I was talking to. Like and he accused me of sleeping with his friend, which never happened. Like I don't even know the man name, like never been in his house, don't know what car he drive. I don't even know if he even got it from. But when I had a dress on, like the gentleman walked in, touched my leg, and kept pushing. So he was like, "Oh, are you fucking her?" And like I didn't even act out. I just always feel like whenever I have a dress on, I'll always get into an argument with a man, and I don't like that, right? Like I don't like that. Like, don't put me in a position where I have a dress on and I'm probably gonna have to physically go toe to toe with a grown man. Like, that's cool. Like, we could do like whatever you want to do. It's like we could go outside, cool, whatever. But relax when I got a dress on. I don't like that. I have a sense of uncomfortability when I have a dress on. I'm ashy. Yes, yes, I am. So that's why I said I can call myself out and say, like now I have this thing to where I don't want to wear dresses in front of men because I feel like it's always going to be something. And that's what I'm saying. Like for men, like what happened with just black women, like I really want to know. Or they'll be like, oh, she got like a lot of baby, like she has a lot of fathers to her, like children. Can everybody like just get off? I don't know. Like he walked in. I swear to God, this is what happened. I'm sitting down like this. He walked in, went like this, back like went like this, walked away. It was to me it was just a gesture of a hello. And I took it as in a manner of like him saying hello. I didn't really I don't take everything like I don't look at everything the way other people look at everything. Like I'm not like, oh my goodness, like this. Cause I never want to come off as like I'm cocky. So it's like it never dawned on me to be like, oh, don't touch me. Like, what you doing? I'm not doing none of that. Like, I'm not, y'all gotta understand that everything does not need a response. And I wasn't gonna sit there and act like a damn crazy person, like in a public setting. Are you crazy? Like, there are people in here. I'm not gonna sit up here and start bugging. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. You guys are killing me right here. I already said I call myself out. My shirts are always low cut. I I said that. Like my shirts are always low cut. Always. I don't wear well no, like that's a lie. Cause that black shirt that I have, the one that like that closes in the middle, love it. It shouldn't keep you from wearing what you want. Low key, it lightly kind of should because I don't fucking get it. Like, and y'all gotta understand something. I'm not the type of girl. Why? Cause I just like my my well no, I like to wear like sweaters and things like that. So I just like my shirts low cut. I like the way it kind of like gives me like that little figure. I'm not big. Y'all want to see? Look, I'm not no see. I'm not no big girl, right? Whatever. So um, I just am tired of always having to go through something when I have a dress on. But then me and like y'all gotta understand. Hold on, y'all. The way it feels my body, like I like it, right? Now let's be very clear here. Hi. Now let's be very clear here, right? So I'm not gonna take like this man touching my leg as in no manner of, oh my goodness, like he like me. That's not me. Like I don't look at things in that way. Like I don't. And people say like, oh, you know, Amanda, you're so naive. Speaking of myself in third party, like, oh, you know, like you're so naive. Like you need to wake up. I'm not gonna sit there and cause no scene and be like, oh, why you touching? I'm not doing none of that. Like that's it's crazy to me. Like when someone, I feel like a lot of people say hello in a different manner. Like someone can give you a hug and be like, hello, or someone can like tap you on the shoulder and be like, what's up? It's like I don't look at that in the manner of, oh my goodness, he's trying to kick it. Like I don't, that's not me. I've never been that way. Like I've never done that. I just always took it as hello, as a friendly gesture of a hello. Um thanks. And yes, these are my road teeth. He should have asked or consent if he didn't know. No, like I don't know him like that. I know of him. Like you understand what I'm saying? So like he had a comfortability with me to just, like that's it. Like I don't I don't get it. And another thing, like I personally don't believe, and I will always say this on here. I do not believe, and I'm gonna be like so real with you. I do not believe it is. I do not believe that that man wanted me in like no manner because like I look at him. Don't get me wrong, he's a very attractive man. Give it to him all day. But like you understand what I'm saying? He looks like I would not be his type. Like you understand what I'm saying? I feel like he would like bigger girls, like, like and I don't got that. Okay. So I always took it as he was just saying hello. I was comfortable with it. Like I didn't find nothing wrong with it. The person who had a problem with it was the person that looked at him do it and asked him like, "Oh, are you fucking her?" The mind you, like I heard when he said it, right? And I'm not gonna respond because I know I'm not doing that with this man. And please hear me when I say this for the love of God. He's never approached me in no manner. Like he's never asked for my number. He's never tried to kick it. He's never done nothing of that nature. Like never, never, never. No, like the person that seen it was the gentleman that I was talking to. Only problem was nobody knew that me and the other gentleman was talking. So when he seen the other dude do it, he was like, "Oh, you know, motherfucker, no, he's not. Like, what are you talking about?" Hold on, y'all. Right? And like my whole thing is, for the love of God, I was not uncomfortable. I was perfectly fine. To me, it was just a gesture of a hello. That was it. Like I didn't look at it in no other manner. Like this man has never approached me. Like I just, I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Like I feel like till I'm getting blue in the face. He's never approached me, never tried to kick it, never asked for my number. Like this man has never done nothing that would ever make me think that, oh, like he trying to kick it. Never. Never. Like, and I will always stand by that. Like, never. So I don't understand how you got that he's fucking me, right? And then like you ask him and he tell you no. You should have left it right there. And that's what I did. I ignored when he asked him because the gentleman said no, right? So I heard him. I ignored it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna do this. Like, I'm in public. I'm not doing this. The thing that really bothered me was that I asked this man for fucking months, like, yo, right? And I asked this man for months, like, yo, can we talk about the situation? Cause like we need to talk about it. Cause I don't even understand where this came from, where it's coming from. I don't have an understanding. Like, I don't get it. Like it didn't matter what you were wearing. But that's what I'm saying. Like nobody knew that like me and him were talking. Like nobody knew that me and this other gentleman was talking. Like nobody knew that me and him was talking. Like we wanted to keep it private, right? Which is cool. So then I had asked him, I was like, yo, can we talk about what happened? Because I'm still lost. It was not. And I kept asking him, like, yo, like, what are we doing and things of that nature? That's what like I couldn't understand. Like, and it was in a place where there's a lot of guys that and I just I don't have an understanding. I'm never gonna sit somewhere, hear me out. And like if a woman would have went up to him, right, and like gave him a hug, I would have never walked up to them and be like, oh, you fucking hug. I would have never done that. You know why? Because I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna be a lady, right? And I walked in as a lady, I'm gonna leave as a lady. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not causing no scene in public. And I told him that was something about me I didn't like doing. I said, I'm not, I said, let me tell you something. I've been there, I've done it. I'm not gonna argue with you in public. I don't do that. I said, no, if we by ourselves and we going back and forth, that's a different story because it's just me and you, like nobody needs to know what's going on. But then for him to then say, like, keep things me for people know our business, I was like, excuse you, you caused the scene. I didn't say anything. Like I went in there, I sat down. And that was it. Like I didn't do nothing else. When you see him touch my leg, you started bugging. So don't sit there and say like I caused it. No, if you would have never asked him nothing, none of that would have even happened. But when you ask him that, you open the can of worms. So that's your fault, not mine. Let's be very clear here. And I respect that that's classy not to argue, but I'm not doing that. Like no. And the crazy thing was like think you did he confront? I don't know. Like I don't know if he ever asked him anything. I don't know. I don't know that part. And something that I don't really understand is like how can you sit there after you caused the whole scene, right? And me and this man have never done nothing, like never nothing. Like please hear me when I say that. Like it's never been nothing like ever with me and the other dude, his friend. We've never done nothing, like never. So what I'm not understanding is respectfully, if you a real man, right, you could have talked like you could have pulled him to the side and asked him a question. But now what I can honestly say is that from him doing that in public, right? Now I will say this. I heard what he asked him, but I heard the other gentleman's answer. So like when he asked him like, oh, you fucking her, he said to him in public, her, and he was like, yeah. He was like, no. So why are you still going when this gentleman just told you and I'm sitting right here and I hear him tell you no and you still barking? Like the older Amanda would have started swinging on you because you sitting up here like being extremely disrespectful and then on top of that I feel like you're trying to get the heat off of you onto him to try to have like me and him go through some type of like issue. Why? I don't have no problem with this man. Like I You understand what I'm saying? Hmm. Let me tell you something. Now, now, mind you, right? So now I will say this. Now I feel like now I don't know, like, and like I always say, like I don't know if I'm gonna see his friend again. I don't know, like if I'm gonna end up seeing the man, but I will say this. Respectfully speaking, now you gave me and him a reason to have a conversation. Like now you gave me and him a reason to talk to one another. Like I don't know again, like I don't know how the friend is gonna respond to me. Like I don't know how he's gonna like come at me. Like I don't know. Like and mind you, like let me be very clear here. Please hear me when I say this. I have not seen this gentleman to talk to him about what happened. Because like obviously the dude that I was talking to, right? I tried to talk to him for months about it. He's never talked to me about it. Never. So I said, okay, I'm gonna stop trying. Like I really like I genuinely try to have an honest conversation with him about like what happened? Like what's wrong? Like where did you get this from? Like at one point in time I wanted to know, right? I said, you know what? I don't care because like I'm tired of asking and I can't talk to you about it. So I said, okay, I'm stopping. Now I will say this, if his friend wants to talk to me about the accusations, I'm gonna stand there or I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna hear him out. You damn right. So now you gave me this random reason to talk to each other. Dumbass. Like, but you was so like, oh my goodness, like you dealing with her? No, he was never dealing with me, but now we just may have a reason to actually sit down and have a conversation because of what you did. Like, hello? Anyway, wait, do I what? I just don't like stuff like that. And then on top, like, and again, I had a dress on. No, to be honest with you, like, and that's another thing that people gotta like start understanding is that me personally, like, if you accuse me of something and I know that I didn't do something, I do believe that the same thing that you accuse me of, right? And you want to cause the scene in public, right? The same way you should be able to come to me as a grown man and have a conversation with me and talk to me, right? Like, and again, like I'm still open for a conversation, right? And like I'm gonna be honest, like I'm still open for a conversation. And if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. That's fine. But again, if it happens to see where like I see your friend and me and him have a conversation, that's your fault. That me and him now have a conversation to talk about. Or like you gave us a reason to talk now because now he may want to talk to me about this. He may want to ask me like, yo, did you tell him something? Absolutely not. Like I don't have a reason to lie to you. I don't I just it doesn't even make any sense to me. And that's my problem. And the crazy thing is that I always feel like if you're gonna buck in public, right? You want to do, and then the thing that I didn't like was that he called me when I walked out the door, right? Like, so he called me when I, mind you, this how it happened. He asked the gentleman, "Are you can hug, right?" And the dude was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "No." Cool. So as soon as he said no, I'm not gonna sit there and say nothing. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you when I just heard this man from myself tell me no. Like, well, I told you no, right? And then I walked away. And I asked somebody a question and then I walked back inside. I swear to you, no lie, this is how it happened. And I asked him, I said, hey, can I talk to you outside in private? I swear to you, I did everything right. And he was like, oh no, get out of here. Like, get out of here. I was like, yo, what is wrong with him? Like, let me talk to you outside in public. And he was like, oh no, like, get out. I was like, I'm leaving. I walked away. Mind you, like, for me, that was like, I was done. That was it. I was done with it, right? I was gonna leave. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna literally bow out gracefully. Cool, right? Whatever. So I'm walking home and he had the nerve to, mind you, remember, I was right in front of his presence and I asked him to talk to me outside in public because I feel like you did enough damage. So I'm walking out the door. I got halfway home. He had the balls to call me, had me on speaker and say, oh, how do you know him? Like, I don't know him. Like I know of him from walking the head, but I don't know this man. The thing that I didn't then like that's when I got frustrated because I'm like, how dare you call me? But I was standing right in your presence and I asked you, can I talk to you outside? Because you did enough. Like you caused enough damage by airing out our business in public. So I tried to sit there, come to you and talk to you in private. and you chose not to. But then when I walk out the door, you want to call me and put me on speaker. That's not a man. Like, I don't like to, and I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but you're not a man. Like, you're a child. Like, I did everything right. Like, I sat there, kept it classy, right? You asked the gentleman, oh, you her? He said, who her? And he was like, yeah. So the dude was like, no. Still sat there, mind you, like, and I heard everything that they were talking about because they did this out and open in the public, right? Heard this man tell you no. So you had the balls to then sit there and still be mad at me for something this man just told you no about. I want you to make it make sense to me because it doesn't add up to me. Didn't argue. No. And like that's why I was asking him, like, yo, I don't even understand. Like we were talking for like 6 years on and off. Like real like 6 years on and off here we're talking. Was this yeah, like 6 years on and six years and 6.5 years on and off, right? And I told like I'm gonna be so honest, like I told you guys, I said, you know what? I was the fool for letting you always come back. Because I figured like by now you would see who I am and like what type of woman I am and me being submissive to you, I don't have a problem with that. I said, yo, I can't, right? So do you know like I try to have one more growing conversation with him and like a closure conversation, like yo, can we and I even said I was like, yo, I don't want to argue with you. I just want to talk to you about what happened. Like that's it. Like that's it. Um, no response, no reply, no nothing. I said, you know what? I'm leaving it alone. Because at this point in time, oh, thank you. I'm like, yo, it's rude, like, and it's disrespectful that you bucking in public, but you can't give me like a private conversation. And anytime I was trying to talk to him, he would say, oh, you're about to piss me off, or you still lying. How the hell am I gonna lie to you about something this man just told you? And I heard him say no. And I keep telling people like I don't believe that I am his friend's type. I do not believe that. I don't think that this is something that the friend will want. That's why like I was always comfortable with him because I promise you like I don't believe that he ever wanted me in that nature. I don't believe it. I don't. Mind you, now like what I wanted to know at first was okay, well like did y'all have some type of like conversation about me because something's not adding up. I feel like somewhere down the line there was like a conversation had about me between them two. Again, I don't know. Like at this point, I'm assuming. I don't know. But I feel like once I walked out that door and then you called me and you asked me what you asked me, I don't see because the dude, like, he asked them, like, oh, how do you know him? He was like, oh, you're lying. That's not what you told me, mind you. I never told this man nothing about the other dude. This is what I would say. Excuse me. Oh, I saw your friend. That's it. And then like me and we'll continue our night. So then I even heard this man on the phone. Like I heard him say, yo, whatever y'all got going on, don't put me in that. He's not wrong. Like who wants to be put in something that don't got nothing to do with them over what you think in your mind? That has nothing to do with me and that has nothing to do with like with the friend. That's your fault. Like that's not his fault. That's not my fault. Thank you. And I'm like, yo, like I don't even I promise you, like till this day, I still don't understand how to like, I don't get it. Like I don't get how you got that from hello. And don't get me wrong, like I always tell people, I have an understanding, right? Hear me out. Like I have an understanding of people saying, it does start with the hello. And I hear that, I get that, I respect that, and I understand that. But at the same time, I am not this man's type. So like, what is the problem? Like I don't understand. But anyway, so I said just from that incident, I would never put another dress on because I can't like that should give me a headache even talking about it. But the sad thing is, right? Right. But at the end of the me personally, I don't think the friend said anything. I don't believe that. Listen, they are both handsome men. I give it to them, right? But like the one that I was talking to, I always found him like really attractive. I never had an attraction for his friend. I think his friend, I think he's handsome, but I don't have an attraction to him on no level and on like no manner. Like I just, it's just not there for me. You know, like, and he didn't say that I'm not his type. I just don't believe that I am his type. No, it does have something to do with the dress because I feel like, first of all, my dress was short, and I feel like if I had pants on, I feel like I don't think he would have responded like that for some reason. But no, the guy never told me like I wasn't his type. I just feel like that. But it was never like with the friend, it was always just like, oh, hello, hi, like how are you? Good. That's it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you can be honest. He said, yep, just because a woman finds you handsome doesn't mean she wants you. And that, like, and I tell people, like, I feel like a man can say to a woman, like, oh, you're pretty, but you may not be his type. Like, he could just think that you're pretty, but he don't want you. And I don't feel like that's like, oh my goodness. Like, I just, again, I don't look at everything the way everybody else does. And it's sad because the crazy thing is, I'm on such like, see, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really, I don't know. That I don't know. Well, I think you, I don't know, because, but they work in the same, like, they work in the same place. And that's why I was couldn't understand that why he was tripping. Because I'm like, why are you tripping? Like, this man don't want me. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, idiot. Men don't work that way. Well, men should work that way. But even if they are like real friends or like, or whatever the fuck may be, you know, mm, right? Mm-mm. But that's fine. But again, though, like my whole thing is this: like the friend, this, and please hear me out. Like the friend, again, I've never approached a friend in that manner. He's never like. Please hear me when I say this. This man has never, like, never approached me. He's like the friend has never been rude. Like never. But that's what I'm saying. It's like so now I feel like this, right? Now I feel like, respectfully speaking, now me and this man have something to talk about because you gave us something to talk about. So if his friend was to come up to me and be like, hey, can I talk to you? I'm gonna tell him yes, because at the end of the day, it's only fair. Like come on. Like I'm so in the headspace of, even if both of them was in the same room at the same time, and I even asked him, I was like, yo, can I have both of y'all in a room at the same time? Here I am trying to have like everybody in one room to just clear everything out. Like, I don't want nobody talking to nobody without the other person. Like, it's simple. You ever talk to me? No. Like, you ever try to kick it to me? No. Like, what more can you ask somebody for? Like, he's telling you no, I'm telling you no. There's nothing else for me to say. Like, I don't know. You sitting up here acting like I'm creeping with the man, and like I've been in his home, I've been in his car, or like he had me face down. Stuff like we've never done nothing. It's always been hi, hello. That is the it. Like, so I'm so lost on how can you say that. Like when you ask him a question, he answered. The man said, "No, I'm sitting right there, and I hear what he's saying to you. Like he's telling you no. Like I heard him. And then when you call me, I heard him on speaker say, whatever y'all got going on, don't put me in that. And I can't blame him. Like don't put me in something that I don't got nothing to do with. Anybody would say that. Yeah, like that's not my man. And like the sad thing is, but there is no homie code because I've never like pleased him when I say this. I've never dealt with a friend, and the friend has never tried to kick it. Like the friend has this man has never done nothing, like just nothing, like nothing. He simply said like hello. That's it. Like, and I'm sitting up here and I'm trying to talk to you about the situation about like, yo, what's the problem? Like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong? And I'm even willing to have both of y'all in a room at the same time to talk to y'all about the situation. Yo, you ever dealt with me? No. Like, you ever try to talk to me? No. Like, every question that you ask this man, he's gonna say no. So, what has, and I was like, it's sad because I feel like you just want a reason for me to be like, yeah, well, I can't give you a yes if I never did nothing. Now, let me be very clear here. Like, let me say something. Now, if I did deal with his friend, I would have told him to his motherfucking face. But he knew like how I carried myself, and that's not me. So it's like, damn, you still don't see it. So it's like, yo, I'm cool on that. And the sad thing is, like, even if he was to be like, yo, can we have a conversation about it? I would still hear him out. I would still listen to what he has to say because, and I'm not gonna lie, like something in me, I genuinely want to know why would you put another man in something? And then like in a sense, I feel like he put me in harm's way because what if this man would have responded on a physical level? And I'm sitting here fighting a grown man over something he never once said and like he never once did. You best believe my ass was coming back for you. Like you bugging, like we're not doing that. And I told him, like, don't put me in a predicament where I have to go toe to toe with the man physically. Like, I've been there, done that. Like, getting hit by no man is not no good feeling. Like, are you stupid? Listen, with the way men be moving these days, I don't know. So, like, that's why I'm saying, like, I didn't argue. Like, I'm not arguing with you. Like, what? There's no purpose for me to sit there and argue with you when I didn't do something. Sat there, still being classy, said nothing. And the reason why I didn't say nothing is because his friend already said enough, which was no. And my whole thing is like, the reason why I would hear him out is because, like, to be honest, like, I really want to know. Like, I want to know where did you get that from? Like, why would you even put me in that position to now my guard is up because like this man could have came up to me and tried to smack the piss out of me for something that I didn't say, or he probably could have like fought me for something that you said, and you thought you would have got away scot free. You're bugging. Listen, I done been in tonight, and I already told him, don't put me in that position again. That I've already had to do that. I don't want to do that again. So I sat there and still kept it classy, and he still, and until this day, he still won't talk to me about it. And that's the crazy thing. I said, you know what's gonna end up happening? I'm gonna see his friend, and his friend gonna end up talking to me about it, mind you. And again, like I always say, like I always say, me and this man never had like no conversation. But now you gave us a reason. Now you gave us a reason to have a conversation with each other. So I'm a little confused. Like now we have a reason to talk. If the friend wants to talk to me about it, I'll hear him out. Cause I should give him that respect. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, don't say that. Please don't say. But you already know how I am. Like I will go up to him and be like, "Fine, how you doing? Like, can we have a conversation?" Now, if he says no, I will leave it. Like I will leave it at that. I, I wouldn't say nothing else. Like I will leave everything there. Now, If I say to him, hey, like, can we have a conversation? He say, sure, we can. I'm having with him. Like, I'm gonna have the conversation with him. And the thing that blows my mind is that, like, if you feel like I was dealing with this dude, why would you see me two more times after that? So, like, you came over two more times after that. And then I'm again like both times I try to have a conversation with you. Both times about the situation so we could talk about it and leave it there and bury it and move on. Something's not right. Like something don't sound right. Like you came over two times, right? Twice. And I tried to talk to you about it, right? There is this man had the password to my damn phone. Like he knew where I was. He knows I have two jobs. He knows everything. There was nothing that he didn't ask that he didn't get no real answer to. I always kept it a buck. Always. And if you ask my opinion, I always kept it too real with his ass. Not too real. Thank you, babes. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, like, and mind you, like, he had the password to my phone. Because one day it was like, he was like, something. I said, oh, here's the password to my phone. Here you go. Then, like, when I felt like another dude was trying to kick it, I showed him the messages. I said, gave him my phone. Freely gave him my phone. I said, start at the top, go all the way down. I said, don't skip anything. I said, like, make sure you read everything and you tell me what do you get from this. So there was nothing I could hide from this man because I always kept it about. I feel like I was too honest. I was way too honest with him. Mm. Yes, like he had the password to my phone. He knew where both my jobs was. Like he knew the timing that I worked. Like he knew my son's schedule. So like, hello. I mean, you're fine. And I was like, yo, I'm not the problem, you are. Hi, my love. And the funny thing is I said, you know what? If he wants to have if he wants to have a conversation with me, maybe down like in the future, I would even still be willing. I said this. If I get with somebody, right, like and they ask me like a question about like the last person, I would tell them the truth. Um, and like if he wanted to have a conversation, crazy thing is like I would ask like my man like, hey, are you comfortable with me having a conversation with him? And the reason why I still want to have a conversation with him, no, like not to my knowledge, he doesn't. I don't know about now. Now he probably do. I don't know. Um, and the thing that I don't like about him is that like he'll leave for months at a time, and then like he'll he'll come back. And when I texted him, I was like, yo, you always, I said, the problem was I gave you too much. I said, like you would leave for months at a time and then come back. And then like I would try to talk to you and you would come back like nothing happened. I said, that's not what you do. Like I said, you always running from a problem. I said, whenever me and you have an issue, you leave for like 3, 4, 5 months and then like text me and say, oh, that over there, like, oh, you later with somebody, motherfucker, I'm home by myself with my son. Like, no man has ever been in my home besides you. So, like, what are you talking about? Stop texting my phone like that. Because one day you're going to text me and I'm going to have somebody answer the damn phone and your ass think gonna like it. Then keep playing with it. I already stopped. But I'm not petty like that. Thank you for the flowing hearts. his ass better be lucky. Like one of my guy friends, this is one of them that passed away. I didn't know this man was like this. Let me be very clear here. Like, I didn't know that he would knock on a motherfucker door. Like, yo, what's the problem? Like, I didn't know. I didn't know he was like that. And I said, you better be so damn lucky I'm not one of them girls. Like, I've never been that girl to put a man in a situation to where he has to ever physically like defend himself. I don't like stuff like that. That's why for me, even until this day, like he wanted to have a conversation, I would still have the conversation, but I would tell him it has to be in private. Like I don't want nobody else around. Like just me and you. That's it. Like and for me, cause like for me, if I deal with a person, like my body only gonna respond for you too. And I even told him, I said, listen, if I'm dealing with you, like and only you, like my body only responds for you and to you. My body will not respond for nobody else. Like I've basically trained my mind like that. Like I could think somebody else is attractive, but they're not you. You understand what I'm saying? So, oh no, I definitely did let him go. But what I'm saying is, I'm still willing to even have a private conversation with him about the situation because I really want to know. Like, I really want to know, like, why would you do, like, what's wrong with you? Off the island, I'm crying. It's fine that I never get the answer, but I will say this: I am mature enough to still sit down and have a conversation with you, and that's like what I don't understand. What he don't see is my level of maturity. It's like even if you wanted to talk to me like 3 months down the line and say, "Yo, can we talk?" Yeah, we can talk. But I would tell him like, "Listen, I probably got a date in like 20 minutes, so like my man probably gonna come over. So like if we gonna talk, we really gotta talk." I'm not hiding nobody from nobody. Like if I start talking to somebody and then he want to talk to me about the situation, I'm gonna let him know in his face. Listen, I'm talking to somebody. You want to talk about the situation for closure? We can, but please understand. Like I'm talking to somebody. I would always be honest. Like that's what I'm saying. Like real talk. It's like come on. And I'm still mature enough to even have this conversation with you. But again, if his friend wants to have the conversation with me, I'm gonna have it with his friend. I'm not gonna throw his friend to the side and I talk to him about it. Again, if this man wants to talk to me about it, I'm gonna talk to him. Like and I'm gonna hear him out. I'm gonna give him the floor and I'm gonna let him know, listen, I don't know where he got it from. I never once told him that you were trying to talk to me. I never said that. I always was like, oh, I saw your friend. That's it. Like I can't tell and like I'm telling you, um I don't know where he got it from. And I can't apologize to you for something I didn't do, right? And I don't mind having conversations, closure conversations. Again, because I'm mature enough to know that I can talk to you. Like, there's nothing wrong with me having a closure conversation with you. I don't find nothing wrong with that. Damn, I got a fork and I got one. Damn, I wish I had some spaghetti, like noodles with it, but I got no damn noodles. Father God, I thank you for the food I'm about to receive. Bless this food. Don't let me die. Amen. No, but that's what I literally would tell the next minute, listen again. Damn, maybe I'm about to just stop being honest. Oh, you going crazy. Thank you. I have this thing to allow. I like for everybody to know who everybody is. That's just me. And now I'll be honest, no. Don't get me wrong. I understand it doesn't count, but I'm not gonna lie. It bothers me that he did that because why put another man in something that never had anything to do with something? Like, why even cause a problem with me and him? And I'm glad that I don't know how this man is. But I would have and the crazy thing is, right? I was even willing to have both men in the same room at the same time. If I had something to hide, don't you think that I would not try to have you all in the same room at the same time? Like, don't you think I would be like, oh, no, like we grown, right? So let's talk. We grown, let's talk. You sit down, I sit down. Let's talk. Let's have a real conversation. Nobody else have to be around. It could have been those two gentlemen and it could have been me. Cool. Let's talk. Like, if I was trying to hide something from you, don't you think again, like I probably not even probably like I wouldn't even have both of them in the same room at the same I'm calm and that's my whole like he didn't understand. Throughout this whole thing I've been nothing but calm. So it's like, what don't you see? I don't have to sit up here and rah with you because I've done nothing wrong. Again, I don't know. Like, and again, I always tell people when you try to hide people, you got something to hide. If I want both gentlemen in the same room at the same time to have this closure conversation, and I'm willing to sit in the middle of y'all and talk to both of y'all, what can I hide? That part. And that's why I said, if I was doing something with a friend, don't you think that like, don't you think I would have been moving different? Like, don't you think that, oh, thank you, I would have never been in there like when you all both me at the same time? Hello, like, what are you not getting? Miss Lee, who you selling off? Miss Lee, what happened? Cause, oh damn, I didn't even put all that salt. He was definitely a lesson. He was absolutely a lesson. And it's funny that the last time he saw me, I had a dress on. Um, and he saw my dress and he was like, yo, why are you coming down here like this? Well, you see the dress. So obviously that means I want you to take the dress off of me. So what are you talking about? Like I now I'm no. But even if they are, you know what I said, right? It was oh it was. It's really short. And the crazy thing is, I wanna know, like, how does he feel as a man? Know that like you work in the same place that like your friend do. Okay, that's okay. Have a good day, Miss Leah. Right? And I wonder how he feels now. Like knowing that he gotta walk in there and the man that you accused me of sleeping with is in here too. I wonder how that make him feel. And I wonder how that make the friend feel. Like you all both walking in the place and the man that you accused me dealing with, you gotta see this man every day. Again, I don't know. I'll be right back, you. I gotta go get more. Not ears been gonna call me chipmunk. I'll be right back. Let me go get two. I gotta eat. I don't know keep stuff. I'll be right back. It's cold. But yeah, so do y'all think that they was talking about it, or do y'all feel like, do y'all think that like me and a friend gonna end up talking about the situation? Do you think that they feel awkward? Give me a second. I'll be right back. I want y'all to like write what y'all think. No iPad either. I'm afraid to eat. You gotta go to bed. It's going on 9:30. Mm-hmm. No, I do see it. No, I'm cool. No, sit at the table too. So my little one is right here. And hey, my phone didn't even charge. What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why my phone still on 4%? My phone should be charging. What's crazy? No, eat. If I want you go to bed. I'm sure you say burn stuff on you. Touch your food. Sorry, y'all. So enough about that. The little man plays sports. You know what? That's taekwondo. No, go like this. Let me show you. Pick it up and do.
Too much sauce on it.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's go.
hungry.
You about to. You got a few minutes, and that's it.
What is that?
It's a phone case mode.
The teeth one.
Hmm.
Teeth one right there.
I want you to stop trying to figure out and just eat. So he's not gonna. I'm giving him maybe
2 minutes. 1 minute.
10 minutes to eat, and that's it. Like, cause in the morning time, oh my goodness,
Like you never sleep.
you know what's very annoying? Like, and I'm gonna be honest in your face. It's annoying that you ask for longer time to stay awake, but then you also try to wake up. I'm not dealing with that. That's why in the morning when you start whining, I walk away, cause I'm not dealing with that. That is so irritating. Like, there's no balance. Like, it's irritating.
Is it all the time?
Yeah, yo, it's all the time, every day. I'm like, God, please,
No, all the time.
you're gonna lie.
Remember last time? No, all the time. So that's something about myself.
When you wake up by yourself, that's like maybe once in a year. Out of 365 days, maybe like one time. Lord knows
No,
that. That's
what?
no, stop talking and just eat, please. You have to go to bed.
But you asked me. I'm not trying to eat.
Because he will sit there for like 20 minutes just talking. And I'm trying to explain to him, like, you have to go to bed.
But you're asking a question. I'm not telling you.
Well, I'm not gonna ask you no more questions. I want you to just sit there and just eat. Stop playing with the bottle and just eat, please. Thank you. Stop. Thank you. Now I'm trying to get him in bed at a certain time because I'm not dealing with like all the whining, all the like I'm. It's irritating. Y'all can hear me? I don't know.
I can't.
I'm right in front of you too. Stop. For you crack your neck like that. You crazy?
I miss.
I saw that. So usually his bedtime is usually 8 o'clock.
Um, I've been trying to be a little bit nicer and get for maybe to like 9:45, like 10ish. It doesn't work. So in the morning, I'm gonna wake him up at like 6:45, so that way he could get himself together. No, because you gotta eat breakfast in the morning. Remember, like, mommy got the milk. I don't have to. Well, I know you're gonna want to eat breakfast in the morning. But what happens if I don't? You are gonna want to eat breakfast in the morning. I already know it. Like, and it's like I understand. Like, my son is and me and my sister. Like, me and my sister, we never complained about. Like, we knew our bedtime. I'm not. We went to bed at that time. No, let's go. Go to the bathroom, see if it's. I'm gonna eat this tomorrow too. I hope you know that. I'm not gonna throw this away. Like, I'm not doing it. So you're gonna eat this tomorrow for dinner. Hold on, yo. Go use the bathroom and then use the bathroom and then say your prayers and then go to bed. No, what are you doing? I know you don't. Forget about that. Use the bag. The big. All right, y'all, hold on. You're gonna go say his prayers and then remember him the Bible and then gotta go. Oh, good night. Have a good night. You want to dress in myself? Get ready to go take a shower. I'm gonna put back up first. I'm gonna fill this in the morning to pay my bills in the morning. All right, let's cover this. Good night, you all.